Are you looking for someone that can control the battlefield with their AQUA abilities? Well, VALBY is your Descendant. Her skills are unique and impressive in their own ways. And in today's video, we'll be covering everything you need to know about VALBY. Now, VALBY is not one of your main 3 characters that you can choose at the beginning, but she is a Descendant that you can unlock the further you go along. She has 4 active skills and 1 passive skill, just like every Descendant. Her first skill is the Cherry. It fires a bubble bullet to the front, creating small puddles where she stands and where the bubble bullet hits. The enemy standing in the small puddles receive continuous damage and becomes afflicted with Laundry. When the bubble bullet pops, nearby enemies receive area effect damage. Now, I found this skill most useful when you had multiple enemies, but overall it wasn't the most powerful skill. Her second skill, called Fonde, is definitely one you want to try. VALBY forms a big puddle when she stands and jumps into it. She then jumps out of another big puddle formed at a destinational spot, inflicting knockdown on nearby enemies. Enemies standing in the big puddle receive continuous damage and become inflicted with Laundry. I found this skill useful for stunning enemies, knocking them down, and getting the upper hand on them, and allowing me to destroy them with ease. Her next skill, called Laundry, enters a liquefied state. When liquefied, VALBY cannot take her feet off the ground and is unable to use her skills, but does not collide with enemies, and her movement speed and defense is increased. Moving while in a liquefied state creates a waterway along the ground. Enemies standing in that waterway will receive continuous damage and become inflicted with Laundry. And I feel this is so good for crowd control that teams are going to be using her in that type of role. Her final skill is my favorite, Laundry Bomb. It switches the equipped weapon to Laundry Bomb Launcher. The original weapon returns when all Laundry Bomb Launcher bullets have been used for its duration and creates Laundry Bomb at the spot where the Laundry Bomb Launcher projectiles hits, which tolls a nearby enemy inflicted with Laundry and deals continuous damage. Now, it literally looks like a water bazooka, literally just shooting these huge water balls at the enemy. And if you hit them, it will lift the enemy off the ground, which is actually a pretty cool sight to see when you can pull it off. Now, her passive skill is called Water Intake. When using skills while standing on water, MP cost decreases. Puddles created by VALBY's skill are also considered to be water. Now remember, before you can use her, you have to select one of the 3 main Descendants and then unlock her later on. So if you are planning on trying out this Descendant because you enjoy water damage characters, well, you have to do a little bit of grinding. Overall, she's definitely a very fun character to use, and being able to have water damage and a crowd control Descendant on your team is definitely a plus. Now, I will tell you, getting used to the skills take you a little bit because of how they work, but once you start to pair them together, that's where this character actually shines, and you'll notice that throughout this gameplay. So I want to know in the comments, who do you plan on going for during the open beta, and do you even plan on playing it? Remember, the open beta starts September 19th, and I'm definitely going to be playing it over on Twitch. So you guys can always go over there, drop a follow, twitch.tv/NothingButSkillz, and I'll see you Tuesday live with the First Descendants. I'm gonna let you enjoy the rest of this gameplay so that way you guys can see how she works and if this is a character you guys want to use. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you check out my full First Descendant playlist, where I have a ton of videos breaking down each of the Descendants from the First Descendant. Enjoy, and see you guys in the next one.
This is the training center for the forces led by Eamon. The Those test subjects are unrelated to the Ironheart.
What do you get when you mix water and okay?
I can sense traces of the Ironheart nearby. The Vulgus must have done something with the Ironheart here. Those Vulgus have nothing to do with these traces.